This is Gamal Yala at a Great Millstone, Atlanta. Want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to all the icons that are pushing out this truth and sincerity. All right, it's going to be a quick lesson, and it's going to be called the know-it-all spirit. All right, in this truth, we acquire a lot of knowledge. All right, and wisdom is the application of knowledge. All right, but you have some men that knowledge is it can be a stumbling block. Okay, acquiring a lot of knowledge and a lot of facts and being able to understand these facts and everything. All right, that can be a stumbling block. Okay, because our job isn't to just kick a bunch of knowledge, man. You know, just start spilling out a whole bunch of facts. You know, that's not our job. You know, um, is how you handle that knowledge. Okay, all right, and you also have like a part of that know-it-all spirit is basically belittling people or talking to people in a condescending way, you know, um, and basically boasting your knowledge, and that's really kind of what I want to focus on is the boasting part. All right. So this is Jane. No. Let's see. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 8:1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth. See, so knowledge puffeth up, which that word puffeth means to make proud. All right, and it says, but charity edifieth. Okay, so we do this thing out of charity, man. You know, this is a charity. It's a charitable act to basically, wake up the elect in sincerity. Okay, but it says knowledge puffeth up, because knowing a bunch of facts. Okay, it's easy for you to be proud over that. Like, yeah, I know this, I don't know, and I know that, you know. And then all of a sudden, when you breaking things down to Jake, you start to get proud. Okay, because you got some guys that teach like that. Just real. I know this. Real proud. And we had a camp leader like that. You know, just real boastful in his knowledge. And everyone that went and came up to the camp. All right, it was always a debate. Because all that does is it just makes you want that whole know-it-all spirit is basically you just want to debate, man. You just want to win debates, man. That's where that know-it-all spirit comes from. Like, you just want to win people over and get people to that whole I'm right, you're wrong thing. Like, I'm right, and you want to make them submit to you. That's all it is. It's because knowledge is power. So it's a power struggle. You basically are addicted to that power that knowledge gives. And like I said, our goal, we're not out there to just boast our knowledge and win debates, man. You know, that's not what we're out there to do. We're out there to sincerely wake up the elect, which we shouldn't teach in a condescending way. Like, yeah, we got this, because this ain't our knowledge, man. This is the Lord's scriptures. The Lord opened up our eyes to receive this thing, man. Even the apostles and elders, they say at the end of the day they're just men, man. You know, that knowledge was imparted to them by the Lord the same way it was imparted to us. Now, we look up to them because there's an order. All right, we look up to them because they received this knowledge before us, and that's the order and that's the respect that we have for the elders. But at the end of the day, we can't pretend like, oh, this knowledge is exclusive to us. You know, like 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 I got this knowledge and you ain't got it. Nah, man, that's off. You don't never want to think that way, man. Because at the end of the day, the Lord could take it from you. You know, and the scriptures say, freely you give, freely you receive. I mean, it's like it, freely you receive, freely give. All right. So you have to give freely means to basically oh shit, my computer died. My computer's about to die. Let me charge this thing. Select. All right, bear with me 1 second. Hopefully it's still recording. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Okay, it's recording. It's charging. All right. So like I said, we weren't called into this thing to just to prove, yeah, I know this, I know the history, and I know all these breakdowns, and I'm unstoppable, you know, and who are you? You are 2/3. I'm better than you. You shouldn't do that, man. You shouldn't try to belittle people. That's not what this is about. That whole know-it-all shit, man. That know-it-all shit is pride, man. Just a damn know-it-all, man. You just want to always share your knowledge when it's not even, give your 2 cents when it's not even needed, man. Especially, and especially when you're on the job or, whatever, you know, use discretion, man. All right, now I'm gonna get some more precepts. This is James 3:1. My brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. So basically he's saying that, you know, don't don't be not everyone should be a teacher, man. Be not many masters. All right? Because that word masters means teachers, right? So it says, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. That's right, because there's a condemnation, there's a heavy price that comes with teaching, man. You know, there's a heavy price that comes with that. All right, because you're responsible for everything that you put out. You're responsible for everything that you teach. Okay? It says, for in many things we offend all. If man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and also be able to bridle the whole body. All right? Let me see. It says, behold, we put bits in the horses' mouths that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body. That's right. So, you know, basically this knowledge will lead someone to repentance. And you'll have the power to bring someone to repentance. But the way of doing that is not through being boastful, boasting your knowledge and just being a know-it-all and showing off and I know this and I know that, you know. That's not what this is about. And a lot of younger guys, they and I'm young too, you know. Not saying I'm not young, but a lot of newer guys in the faith, uh, they'll come to camp and you know try to prove themselves, that whole like I'm proving myself, like, yeah, I know this already, and I just trying to show the camp that they know, and it ain't about that, man. You know, in due time it'll show. In due time, the Spirit is gonna reveal that, oh, this brother knows a lot, you know. But that's gonna come through the Spirit, okay? Don't seek preeminence. Meaning, don't get ahead of yourself. All right, now, where was that? That's right. Let me, because I got a precept that links up with James 3. It was Matthew 23. Bear with me one moment. Matthew 23:8. But be not ye called rabbi, for one is your master, even Hamashiach, and all ye are brethren. So don't be called master, man. Don't be trying to be called, because rabbi means master. And it says, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. So that's YAHAWSHI. YAHAWSHI is our master, man. You know, he gets all the glory. You know, we don't get we don't get the glory right now. We get our glory when YAHAWSHI gives us our glory. But right now, we're low. We're in captivity. So, we can't just act like our shit don't stink, and I know this and I know that, and I'm better. You know, that's not what this is about. It says, neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. So don't even let someone actually slack it. I skipped 9. And call no man your father upon the earth, for one is your Father which is in heaven. Neither be ye called masters, for one is your master, even Hamashiach. So, you know, we don't have this thing figured out, man, all 100%. Now, Great Millstone, we do have 100% truth, okay? And what I meant by my previous statement was that we don't have this thing 100% is we don't got all the answers, man. We're still in the flesh. The Lord didn't reveal everything to us. Now the things that the Lord did reveal to Great Millstone and this camp, this church is 100%. The things that we do have is true. Okay? The things that the Lord did impart to us is 100% true. All right? But we can't act like, oh, we know the foundations of the world and how this and no, man. Because a lot of wisdom, using wisdom, man, being able to exercise humility. Now let's jump back to James, verse 3. I'm at chapter 3, verse I'll start at 8. But tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. All right. Therewith bless we the Most High, even the Father, and therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of the Most High. Out of the same mouth proceeded blessing and cursing. My brethren, these things ought not to be so. See, so, um, you know, basically that tongue, man. Your tongue is you gotta be mindful of how you use your tongue. You know, and knowing this thing is because it's easy. It's easy to go off. It's easy to basically get proud and catch demons and have a smart mouth when you have a bunch of knowledge, man. All right. Let me see. This is what I want. Verse 5. Even so, the tongue is a little member and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. See? So the tongue boasts great things, man. You know, you get a little knowledge and you just doing this, man. And everyone, we all did that coming into the knowledge when we were young in the faith. We all had situations where we wanted to debate everyone and boast. Like, I know this. I'm an Israelite. I know this and I know that. And you just want to boast and basically shit on people, shit on Jake. And that's not what this is about. We weren't called to just learn the scriptures, learn all the scriptures, and learn all the breakdowns just to shit on Jake. You know, you know. All right, so skip down to verse 13. Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? Let him show out of a good conversation his works with meekness of wisdom. See, so you have to have meekness. Okay, it says meekness of wisdom, man. It says, who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you? See? So if you have a bunch of knowledge and you have a bunch of wisdom, right? It says you have to show a good conversation of your works with meekness. Okay? Meekness, okay? Humility, all right? Being low, because even YAHAWSHI, he said, I'm not to be, he said, I'm not your minister. I'm just roughly paraphrasing, but he said, I'm he's basically said he's ministering to you, okay? He's a servant to the elect. All right, the same way we're servants to him, okay? He said, I come not, that's what he said, I come not to minister, but to be, I came not to be ministered, but to minister. Excuse me. All right, so this is, now we're going to go to, our, all right, let's see. What was it? Okay, so give me 1 second. Proverbs 26 and 12. And it says, seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There is no hope. Slacker, there is more hope of a fool than of him. So you can't be wise in your own conceit, man. And that's what that whole knowledge thing will do, man. All right, that should get to your head, and you just like, damn, I'm wise, man. I got it. I got this thing figured out. You know, and there's a this lecture that I was listening to. All right, and this guy, he made a good point. He basically said that you have to be teachable, man. At the moment you become, you're not teachable, then you basically have stopped your growth. Okay, your growth stops there. At the moment you can't be taught anymore, then that basically eliminates your growth because you think you got it figured out. So you can't even say, I mean, no one can't tell you nothing. All right, no one can't tell you nothing, and that's pride, you know, because you have to always be willing to be taught. Okay, seest thou, Proverbs 26 and 12. Seest thou a man wise in his own conceit? There's more hope of a fool than of him. So, like I said, that whole know-it-all and I'm wise and I know this, man. And we see that a lot in Israel, man. We see that a lot. And a lot of these guys that break off, Salaki, a lot of these guys that break off and do their own thing, that's the spirit they in. Because they feel like, well, shit, I got it. I'm going to go do my own thing. That's what these guys are that's what these guys do. They think that the Lord is dealing exclusively with them, and they branch off and go do their own thing. Because that knowledge, man. And that's why all these guys are, coming up against the 12 tribe sign and all these strange doctrines and bugged out doctrines is because that knowledge is puffing them up, man. All that knowledge, and which is bullshit knowledge, but all that knowledge, it basically is getting to their head, man. All right, let's see. Let's get Proverbs 5 and 2. I'll start 5 and 1. My son, attend unto wisdom and bow thine ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. See, so you have to have discretion, man. It says that thou mayest regard discretion, man. Just being discreet with this knowledge, man. We're not out there just teaching. You have in your everyday life, man. You have to basically conceal this thing, man. We're not out here, on our jobs talking about, yeah, I know the Bible. I know the Bible. I know this and I know that. And like I said, we've all kind of caught that spirit, that know-it-all spirit at some point, man. You know, at some point in this truth, you're gonna catch that spirit, that whole know-it-all spirit. Like you just feel like, you talking to Jake or whatever, and you just breaking it down. You start feeling yourself, man. That's what that is. You just start feeling yourself. Okay. That thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. So you gotta keep knowledge, man. Let me see. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil, but her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. See? And that's them strange doctrine. That's the strange woman. Okay? Let me see. Yep, so that's that strange woman. Now, let's see. Let me see. I got a few more I want to bring out. Slack here, 1 second. Okay. Romans 3:23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. That's right. So, um, we all fall short of the glory, man. We all fall short of that glory. So we can't ever feel like, oh, our shit don't stink, and just cause the Lord gave us some knowledge, man. We them men. Now there's a difference between being confident and being proud. Which I did a lesson on that as well. But you can be confident in this thing, and you can confidently share your knowledge, you know, with confidence and meekness, But like I said, it ain't about boasting and just that. Like I said, just that know-it-all spirit. No one likes a know-it-all, man. No one likes a know-it-all, man. I don't like a know-it-all, you know. Um, Let me see if that was it. That might be it, actually. Yep. Matthew 23 and 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted. That's right. So, like I was saying before, if you fall back and just obtain the knowledge and be humble, you're gonna be exalted, man. You know, but you shouldn't. You don't have to force it, man. You don't have to force it on people. Hey, I'm deep. I'm deep. Proverbs 20, like in Matthew 23 and 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased. So don't exalt yourself in this knowledge, man. You know, like I said, just take the knowledge and be humble, man. Be as humble as possible. All right, because we've seen it happen time and time again where these guys, they get this knowledge and they get in these scriptures and they get in deep water, and now you can't tell them shit, man. You know, like I said, we've seen that, man. So, Lord willing, you brothers will edify. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles. Shalom.